All right, time for some instant reaction. Kings wrap up the road trip with a loss in Salt Lake City, 128-120. The Jazz. Disappointing for a couple of reasons. One, Jazz were super shorthanded tonight. No Markkanen, no Sexton, no Clarkson, and they came out flat. I'll say this, Kings were wrapping a 4-game road trip. It still ends up being 3-1, 4 games in 6 nights. I get that it's tough, no herder, but man, you give up a 40 spot in that first quarter, and then I felt like offensively they were settling early. The Jazz go in that zone defense, and the Kings were flummoxed by it. End up scoring a season-low 19 points in the first quarter. They end up being down by 25 in the game, and they have to rally back. They did fight back. I'm glad they didn't roll over, right? Like, you're thinking Denver road trip, they're down 25. Maybe they start thinking about tomorrow night against Boston, but Fox got it going. That guy played his ass off tonight. Fox and Murray combined for 33 points in that third quarter. Ends up getting tied going into the fourth quarter. Kings had their chances. They didn't execute down the stretch, and I felt like the biggest thing is you knew the offense was going to end up getting going at some point, but I felt like they settled down the stretch again, and defensively, there were just too many breakdowns tonight. We're talking about one-on-one. You got to be able to guard your man. Chris Dunn got what he wanted tonight. Love Chris Dunn and his story to get back in the league, but he had a season high in points and assists. Abaji, good young player. He feasted tonight, and the Kings just have to be better defensively. I'm not going to freak out about this. Big picture-wise, the Kings still 11-3 after the break. You're not going to win them all, but a disappointing way to end the road trip, especially with the Jazz being shorthanded. We'll dive more into it on Night Chat, but get ready. Boston's coming to town. Let's see how the Kings respond.